most common questions that come up. Obviously, I've just covered some of them, but some of these things that people have come up with, certainly as far as the forum is concerned, I'm going to have a look at those first. So the IPD forum, there's been a lot of questions for tonight's session that have come up on there. Obviously, as a circle member, you have access to this on a prolonged period of time, so you can access it at any point in the future if you haven't got time to listen to the whole program tonight. Okay, so starting with, let's have a look. Excuse me. Okay, now this is from I hope I've said your name correctly, Sawyer, from the public IPD forum. Okay, this is the one that's open to everybody, not just the members. For me, the main obstacle is believing in myself and trusting my intuition. I was really drawn to Heidi's book because I had the same issue with my mother. I know that I do get signals to prove I am not imagining things, some which are subtle, others much more blatant. But I still get that self-doubt niggling away at me sometimes. Is there any way around this? Right. That sort of self-doubt and feelings of flashes of, oh, this feels really comfortable, and then, oh, this doesn't feel quite so comfortable, is a normal part of the development process. Don't worry too much about it. It's the normal parts of being a sensitive, and it's part of what you can expect in terms of knowing that you're heading in the right direction, because what's going on is you're having a little bit of a challenge between your sense of logic and your intuitive self. Now, that little bit of a row going on between the two is perfectly normal, and it's actually extremely healthy. So what you're doing within this period of time is you're learning to trust your intuitive self by allowing the more logical part of you to feel reassured by the constant reminders that your intuitive self is actually really quite awake, and it's becoming more awake. So your abilities and in terms of your power to sense things is getting stronger. Now it feels to me as though, Soraya, you're much more, you're not a clairvoyant type, you're much more of a clairsentient type, you're really quite a feeler type. So you will find that things come through in really quite a strong way through your body first, which isn't unusual for somebody who's going through these sort of niggling doubts, because what you're doing is becoming more comfortable, or learning how to become more comfortable with actually picking things up through the body senses first. So don't worry about it. It's absolutely fine, and it's a normal part of your development process. Okay. Now this is from this question is from Catherine via the forum. I don't